Latte, what you don't understand, Sammer's been working for the last 30 minutes. Luke Easterling's locks are just fucking so beautiful that we had to get it out in like 8K. Like it's easily the best head of hair that's ever been on the show. And Vita Vea has been on the show.
Easily.
Vita was on the show before he cut his hair.
I don't know if I can hang with that.
You were on fucking Lord of Rings or that other dragon show that was on HBO. What the hell is it called?
Yep, but I'm not just a football guy. I'm also a medieval fantasy actor as well. Yes.
Is your hair real?
100%.
Were you an extra in the Man in the Iron Mask?
No, but I'd love to see those residuals if I had been. That would have been nice.
Yeah, great movie. Great movie.
Phenomenal movie. Elite.
So tonight is the third of our 7-round mock draft episodes. And tonight is the night that Poppy Latte gets to sit in the general manager's chair, gets to make the calls, gets to be the final say in all 7 rounds for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, already got the cigars out. All right. I like this. So this is how it's going to work. Latte, you're in charge. We're going to go to the board, and we're going to just let's get this going, man. Let's see where we end up in 7 rounds. Luke, we're going to need you. We're going to need you to help us here and share your knowledge, because Stank has no idea outside of the top prospect at every position. And Latte cannot even see the board currently because he doesn't like technology.
I want you guys to know that, right? They brought on Luke to distract me with the locks, right? I can't see the fucking draft board. So I'm just driving here off fucking radar. I have no idea what's going on. I'm driving blind here. So I have to rely against my very brothers who I'm competing against to lead me in the correct direction to make the picks that are best for the team. It's kind of bullshit.
Latte,
we will persevere. We'll survive. We're going to come out on top because it's what we fucking do.
No pressure. But Sammer, you had a hell of a draft. I think what'd you get, an A- on your draft, Sammer?
I believe
as far as I was concerned.
That was before the PFF board update as well.
I of course scored an A, which is better than A-. So you have some big shoes to fill, bro. Listen, no pressure whatsoever.
I'm gonna be honest.
I have a question. What's the NFL draft exactly? Like what does that mean?
Right now, Luke, Caitlin Clark is currently the #1 prospect in said NFL draft.
Okay, that's what I figured. That was going to be my guess. Obviously, she'll be off the board by 26, though, so we don't,
not necessarily
have to worry about.
I don't know.
There's still 48 hours, or she could be, smoking out of a bong, free basing on the hood of a car.
I mean, she does play guard, and we need a left guard, so I mean,
that's a great point.
Some will question her football IQ. I will say that. Okay.
Hey, Plus is already in the chat.
That's what coaches are for. You got to coach her up. Coach her up. She can play left guard.
Yeah, maybe so. But you know what? Football IQ. You know what they say? Guard is mostly up here. It's like quarterback. Okay, you're the quarterback of the offensive line in one position, but you're not. All right, let's roll. Let's get this.
Hey, Go at least slow, bro, so that I can kind of see what's
Yeah,
going on.
Sammer, take
We're
a
on
deep
slow.
breath, bro. Calm the fuck
We're on
down.
slow. Calm the fuck down. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm
calm
excited.
down. But you're rushing
I
us.
can't wait to get to the Kyrie Jackson pick. Okay, that's the highlight of every one of these mock
Hey.
drafts.
And by the way, everyone who follows us on Twitter and all that stuff,
Yeah.
guys, if you guys want to give a grade as far as who you think is the best draft, please do that, because our dumb brother here, Stank, fails to realize that the grades don't matter because they're based off of you taking the highest prospect on the board in every round. You dumb. So it doesn't.
Of course, they don't matter
Doesn't necessarily mean that you're taking the best player for the team or the need. It just means you're taking the next best prospect or the highest ranked prospect. You dumb.
A is an A. A is an A.
All right, surprise at the top of the draft. We go Caleb Williams first overall.
Oh wow!
Listen, I told my mom what I got. I printed out, and it's hung on her refrigerator right now. So fuck you. She liked it.
Joke's on you, buddy. We know your mom doesn't have a fridge. All right.
Got a fridge in heaven.
Saber, I'm just gonna rely on you. Let me know when like key guys
go
off the board that as it's approaching our pick. You know what I mean?
Okay, well here I'll update you on the top 10 picks so far. We went Caleb Williams to the Bears, Drake May to the Washington Commanders, JJ McCarthy to the Tom Brady-less Patriots, Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Cardinals, Rome Odunze to the Chargers, Jaden Daniels, a New York Giant. Okay, Malik Neighbors, a Tennessee Titan. Dallas Turner, an edge rusher with the Falcons. Joe Alt goes to the Bears. J.C. Latham goes to the Jets. Okay. So, pretty good shape.
Looking good through 10.
Yep. And we just saw Fashansu at a or Fashanu, however you say his name. He's a Viking. Fashanu. Fuega is now a Bronco. Mitchell is a Raider. Arnold is a Saint. Barton is a Colt. All right, there's a popular name. Then Verse is no longer on the board. He's a Seahawk. Brock Bowers is a Jag. Murphy is a Bengal. And the Rams have taken Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay. Hey, that's a spot for Latu there. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why I paused it. That's why I paused it. All right, Luke. We're at pick 20 here. The Steelers, okay? I'm pausing this. How are we looking right now in terms of what you're hoping for as a Bucs fan?
I like the way it's shaping up. Obviously, Barton off the board kind of hurts a little bit, but I'm still looking at Latu, and I'm still looking at JPJ, man. I'm still looking at.
And we're scroll back a little bit so we can recap because we went pretty quick there. And, for the elderly like me, that's a little too fast. I'm slow paced. Got to read the names more than once. I don't even know half of these names until I read them a second time. Keep going back a little bit, back into the top 10.
No, I'm not going to do that. You're literally watching a delayed feed, aren't you? Oh wait, you're on here with me.
I'm on TeamViewer. You dumb fuck.
All right,
Joe Alt, great name.
I think we're in very good. Like Graham Barton's really the only one that was kind of slotted to us in multiple mocks. Brian Thomas Jr. in a couple, but Latu not being taken by the Rams at 19, massive news. I thought that would be kind of the way they would go. Latte, how you feeling right now? I'm about to hit resume.
I'm feeling good. By
the way, what's up, everybody in the chat? Everybody's here. B Shuck, Jonas, who got some kind of award earlier. I saw it was like your 20th year watching this stream, which is pretty cool. And Zach is in the building. No pressure. Zach is watching live right now, and his cousin's still on the board.
Can you
go?
Nephew and cousin.
The Steelers take a tackle out of Washington, Latte.
I'm digging this. Okay, that was another spot. Okay,
falling really well right now. Here come the Dolphins. They do need an edge rusher. They need some offensive line help. They need a defensive tackle. Which way are they going to go?
I can't see. This sucks so bad.
They've gone Cooper DeJean. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
And now you're going to cry. You're really going to cry here, guys.
Latu's off the board.
Latu is a Philadelphia Eagle.
Son of a. That's such an Eagles pick, by the way.
Yeah,
that is such an Eagles pick, bro.
The Eagles, man.
Okay. Keep going.
Right. Vikings are on the clock. Then it's Cowboys, Packers. Then it's Bucs. I think we're in a good spot here, man. I have 5 guys I like here. We're 4 picks away, so I think we're safe. But that's me. The Vikings have selected Amarius Mims. That's good.
I got a bone to pick with this simulator. You can't see the best available.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. It's not the greatest mock draft.
Maybe somebody should make a new one.
Maybe someone should. Nate Wiggins is a Cowboy Latte. Now
that's huge.
That's massive.
Yeah, that's a big O-line spot right there.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers on the clock.
God.
They took Tyler Guton out of Oklahoma.
Holy shit.
And the
Okay.
Buccaneers are on the clock.
Okay, who is
All right.
best available now?
Best
I know
available.
Newton's there. JPJ is there, right?
Johnny Newton. Next ranked, A.D. Mitchell. Then you got Kool-Aid McKinstry, Jackson Powers Johnson, wide receiver Troy Franklin, linebacker Peyton Wilson, and Tyler Nubin, safety out of Minnesota. That's how they're ranked on PFS draft board. Significant jump, though, from Newton to A.D. Mitchell. Ranked 11 all the way down to 22. I think you know how I feel and where I would go.
You know how I feel. And I know Luke's going to be upset probably. Luke, what are your thoughts? Please, you're
so here's this is the fun conversation for me because Johnny Newton is number 9 overall on my board. He is the best defensive football player in the entire draft.
Thank you. But
and so big giant offensive lineman size butt here. Do you need that as much as you need Ryan Jensen 2.0? You know, do you need that as much as you need an ass-kicking center in JPJ? So I think that's the conversation you got to have. If you just go pure value, it's easy for me because Newton, again, is the best defensive player in this draft. And you also have to think about the fact Johnny Newton's coming off a Jones fracture. He just had foot surgery on that injury, and that is an injury that is routinely easy to re-aggravate. And I would keep that in mind. Obviously, the team doctors would have a lot to say about this situation, but that's, it's about, do you want Newton, Cansey on either side of Vita Vea,
yes,
or do you set the tone for your offensive line and finally replace Robert?
So here's my deal, Luke. And I love your thoughts on it. As much as I love JPJ, and I have had this conversation to nauseum with Sammer and Stank and everyone, PMP, everybody. What JPJ provides, and we've already had it in the building, is that tone setter on the line, like Jensen. That we've already experienced that. We got a taste of that in the building. I mean, so I think that holds a lot of weight. But traditionally, Luke, and in this particular draft, you can get centers later. There's a lot of centers.
That's the only thing I was going to say is it's a lot easier to find that guy who's good enough at center than it is to find a game-wrecking interior pass rusher. I won't argue with that at all.
And keep in mind, Latte, while he does play 3 technique, he also is a hell of a 5 tech.
I know.
Newton, and he can rush the passer. He's very dynamic, and I think Todd Bowles can figure out how to use all of those guys.
Come on, bro. Todd would be fucking yeah.
Luke, I got 2 questions for you before Latte makes his decision here. One, can you show us the shirt that you're wearing? It's not really a question; it's a request.
Oh, that's badass.
Incredible.
Yeah, there we go. We got
that. If that may have any bearing on Latte's selection, I'm not sure. And second, actual question is Jerzon's middle name Fig? Anybody know?
Don't know. I don't know. I know he wants to go by Johnny, so I call him Johnny.
Can you check that trade, please? There's
that trade is a load of crap. The Falcons want to give us the 43rd pick for this. No, that's. Can
you make a
and fuck the Falcons? I'm not going to let them get Newton.
First of all, yeah, you're not going to let them make it.
Please, sir.
Ask them for a shit ton.
I tried. They will only give us the first 2, and they're 47 and like 70 something. It's not. It's no. This is, you got to make this pick.
Are you GMing on my behalf, sir?
No, I'm just telling you, it's not.
I'm
advising.
This scenario, the only thing I would do is move back a couple of picks if I thought a team wanted to come up and get a receiver, because you look behind you, and you've got Buffalo they'll probably take a receiver. They probably take Mitchell. You got to kind of maneuver with the intel that you have on the other teams. But if you love Newton enough, you don't move. You just take your guy and you move on.
Bucs by 30 in the chat says, I love how everyone says JPJ is Jensen 2.0, but never says that about Frazier. Frazier's a fucking dog. 4-time state wrestling champion, knows leverage, and has violent hands.
Listen, Zach.
A huge gap. Not a huge gap between those two guys.
Bucs by 30. I think he is the better of the 2 guys.
Whoa.
Honestly, I'm not even just saying
medical issues.
Hey, there's some mental stuff going on there. There's falling out of mock drafts and stuff.
Yep, and I don't think Frazier's had 8,000 concussions, if any at all. I like a guy who's got a sturdy skull.
Can I make my pick? We've been talking for 25 minutes. Can I make my pick, please?
Yeah, go ahead. We've all been talking.
Make the pick. Ladd McConkey.
What? You
sorry?
want?
I'm kidding. No.
He's
Newton.
there. He's right under
first of
Tyler
all-
Newman.
No,
First of all,
I know.
Lad McConkey doesn't exist. His name is McConkey.
McConkey. Give me
Yeah.
Newton, bro. Oh, it's fucking Newton. Give me Newton. Are
All
you
right.
kidding me?
I like this pick.
The 3 down set of fucking Cansey, Vita Vea, and Newton is fucking ridiculous. By the way, guys, Vita missed what, 4 games last year? And then when Cansey has to step in, if Cansey goes down, you're talking about, Green. Is it Green? I think that we need some depth there, guys. Vita's not a spring chicken anymore. I like it. I like it. And the things that Todd can do, the disgusting things that Todd can come up with those. Oh my God. Give me fucking Newton.
So we took him. The Cardinals follow that up by taking Chop Robinson, and the Bills take Darius Robinson.
Okay.
So a little bit of
I
a
love
run here.
I love the fact, by the way, that we had every mock draft under the sun is giving us Chop Robinson, and that he did not come up once in our discussion.
No.
Not once.
We talked about 2 players. He was not
raw.
in that discussion at all.
I
Too
think
raw
he
for
will
me.
be a good pro if he goes to the right situation. I think the Bucs would be one of those situations.
Yeah. Well, and again, under the right circumstances, if the board falls in a really bad way and he's the best, like, I'm fine with that if it falls the right way.
Correct.
Hey, Latte, the best thing about you taking Johnny Newton is that we never have to see Greg Gaines ever step on the field again.
Yeah,
I know
never.
we re-signed him, but camp cut,
Yeah.
please.
And by the way, guys, just so you guys know, I knew Chop Robinson was on the board for the chat, not the panel. The panel knows. I knew Chop was there. Based off what Sammer told me, I would take Newton over him
All day.
I think
All
the
day.
Bucs have done. I think the Bucs have done the athletic guy with potential, but not a production. They might not want to go down that rabbit hole again. I wouldn't. Give me fucking Newton.
If Newton's there, that's the better pick. That's the thing. All right, so the Lions go Xavier Worthy. The Ravens go Jordan Morgan. The Niners go A.D. Mitchell. So more than likely in that second round, we're going to see a trade of a specific receiver who's not happy out there.
Who the Panthers take? Hold on. Who the Panthers take?
And the Chiefs end the first by taking Rosengarten out of
They haven't
Washington.
taken
Here goes Lad McConkey.
Here come the Panthers and Dime Piece Dave.
Dime piece Dave. What you gonna do?
And he
Dime
took
piece?
Jalen Polk out of Washington. Remember, Latte, we had this conversation earlier today. You said, which wide receiver would you take? Look how the board fell to where we could have taken the Jalen Polk.
But I told you that Brian Thomas is gonna go 4.
No, you were right. I'm saying it played out in a way to where the receivers were still very much available, all the way down to 33. So if other guys weren't there, like Newton, you never know. All right. The Patriots take a tackle out of BYU. Troy Franklin goes to the Cardinals. I gotta narrate this because they can't see.
You didn't want to say Kingsley Suamataia?
No, I did not. And then Xavier Legette is a Titan, and then Zach Frazier again goes to the Carolina Panthers.
Panthers again.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, dude.
too good of a pick.
Wait, he went in front of JPJ.
He did. And JPJ goes
JPJ
to
in the second.
the Washington Commanders.
The Manders.
We are Commanders.
Dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. All right, Green Bay Packers are on the clock, and the Green Bay Packers select Mike Saintstil out of Michigan. Can never say that guy's name. Yeah, whatever.
Luke with the fucking pronunciation.
Peyton Wills. Yeah, you're like the Google of this. Max Melton.
Hey,
great
can you
pick.
pronounce this guy's? The guy that went to the Raiders?
Michael Penix.
Oh, that's how it's pronounced?
Addison Isaac
yes.
goes to the Saints. Jonathan Brooks is a Colt. Interesting. And Lad McConkey goes to the Giants. Latte.
Wah, wah, wah.
Disappointing.
Little lad.
But what about Lad
Little
McConkey?
lad.
Lad McConkey is still,
He's still on the board.
I think he's actually a
Fuck you,
golfer in Ireland, that
Fuck
guy.
you, Luke.
Bo
Hi,
Nix.
Lad.
I could
Lad
actually see that.
McConkey.
I could see Bo Nix going to the Rams there.
Bo Nix goes to Rams. That's actually kind of a good fit. Roman Wilson is a Steeler before that, and Javon Butler is the safety out of Georgia, goes to the Eagles. That feels a really big need there, too. The Browns. Here we go, Latte. Braden Fisk. I'm surprised he's still there, too. Lassiter, Georgia corner, goes to the Dolphins. And the Cowboys select TJ Tampa.
Damn, that would have been a good pick.
That would have been a good pick.
Oh, Ricky Pearsall's still on the board?
All right.
Fucking run it up there, bro.
Latte, we got Keon Coleman, Ricky Pearsall, Chris Jenkins, who we don't really need at this point, Blake Corum, Jaden Hicks, Jonah Ellis, and my draft crush and sleeper, Yale tackle, who could be a guard in the NFL, very good guard at that, Kieran Amegadejie?
I think so.
I nailed it, yeah.
I haven't had to say that one as many times, but
And if you do want edge, Latte, Chris Braswell, who I think is more of a project, out of Alabama, Edgerrin Cooper, the Texas A&M.
Marshawn Nealon.
the Texas A&M linebacker, and another guy I really, really, really like, the guard out of UConn, Christian Haynes. Malachi Corley is also there, as well as Marshawn Nealon, and Kentucky Andrew Phillips, the corner, which...
Okay, I can finally see the board. I really fucking hate this, guys. I'm sorry. Not being able to see it and just have to digest it by Sammer telling me is fucking horrible. Okay?
Ask me position-wise. I'll hook you up.
Fucking sucks, dude.
You can see it now. Thank God he can see it now.
This is like that fucking show we did of After Dark where we talked about, what was it, like we help people push to have that don't have hip thrust. Like, help push. Like,
yeah.
I feel like
Sorry you missed that one, Luke.
Yeah, we missed that. I have no control here. I hate this. But
yeah, listen, Liam Cohen, you know, he likes that Cooper Kupp style receiver. Ricky Pearsall's there, man.
I'm not even gonna waste my time here. Luke,
I am a big Edgerrin Cooper fan. So if you want to talk about value and need in terms of having another starting linebacker there, he would probably get my vote here. I'm a big Edgerrin Cooper fan.
I got two guys here, and you're not going to like my picks, Latte.
This is my draft, so
I know. I'm saying you ask the three of us however you want in terms of advice here, and you make the pick at the end of it all.
Chris Godwin's gone next year, as you guys have made it very, very clear, right?
This may
Mike
not
Evans ain't getting any younger.
I mean, Stank is kind of going the direction I'm going here. This may not be popular, but everyone has a draft crush. I don't think he'll make it to us at 92, is it, or 87?
89 and then 92.
89, 92. There's no way. Let me see the trades.
Them trades, yeah.
The trades. There's four trades.
Four trades.
Yeah, let's see what they got. Chiefs want to move you down to 64. Denver Broncos want to give you 76. Bengals want to give you 80, and Colts want to give you 82.
What are the Chiefs giving up before?
What are the Chiefs giving up for 64?
That's what we got to figure out. They're willing to give you 64 and 131 for 57.
131's a fifth round pick?
So you'd be able to go 89, 92, 125, and 131. Pretty good spots, but you'd be moving down to 64.
It's a late 4, and there's 6 guys on the board I would take. So
you're moving down.
If you're going off of out of that list that's right there, and maybe worth you taking the gamble.
You'd be moving down 7 spots to 64. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who's between there? Green Bay. No,
I mean, it'd kind of be in that.
Buffalo. Who did Buffalo take in the first round? Did they take a receiver?
No,
they did not.
Go back.
They did not.
I'm sticking and picking.
They took
I don't
Darius
fucking
Robinson.
care. They may not like it.
Oh my! You're sticking and picking?
I'm sticking and picking. I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
Give me Malachi.
Wow.
Whoa! I think he'd have been there 6 more picks, especially with Pearsall and
don't care.
all right.
Okay, your pick, man.
Yep.
Malachi Corley is a Buccaneer, folks.
I like him. I mean,
he's a good player. Don't get me wrong.
Good player. Not about that.
Not mad about the pick. Ricky Pearsall goes right after us, the Green Bay Packers.
Son of a bitch.
Let's see here. Blake Corum is a Texan. Keon Coleman goes after that. Chris Braswell goes to the Ravens. That's a good pick for them. And Chris Jenkins is a Niner. And Jonah Ellis is a Chief. And
so 2 receivers went right after that.
Yeah. So
before the Chiefs pick.
Could have had him. Could have had him probably. The Panthers didn't even go receive. They went defensive line out of Clemson. And then the Cardinals followed that up by taking, I think it's Darius from Oregon as well. And then the Washington Commanders cornerback out of Kentucky, who I really like, Andrew Phillips. Patriots are on the clock. They take that tackle out of Yale I was telling you guys about. And then Christian Haynes right after that goes to the Chargers. Edgerrin Cooper's a Giant. Javon Baker is a Cardinal. Blake Fisher is a Jet. That's a good pick. Junior Colson is a Lion. Marshawn Nealon is a Falcon. Oh, no, Latte. You allowed him to go there. Spencer Rattler is a Bronco.
Fuck.
Coleman out of TCU goes to the Raiders. Bullock from USC goes to Washington. Oh, damn. The Falcons went and got Jalen Wright on top of that from Tennessee. Bucky Irvin is a Bengal. Devontae Walker is a Seahawk. Jalen McMillan is a Colt. Austin Booker, Edge, goes to LA. That's a good pick. Johnny Wilson is a Steeler. Browns are on the clock where they take Ray Davis. The Dolphins forfeited pick, gone. Xavier Thomas, the edge, goes to Clemson. Marshawn Lloyd, running back, goes to the Cowboys. Great pick again. Trey Benson goes to the Green Bay Packers.
There he is, boys.
Has JPJ
There he is.
Who? There's who? What are you talking
Yeah, Kyrie Jackson. He's on the board.
All right,
He's
Latte.
just prime for the taking.
So I'm going to recap what you've done. You've gone defensive tackle and you've gone wide receiver. So you tell me how you want me to sift this board for you, but I'll tell you the top guys available. Jalix Hunt, edge out of Houston Christian. This kid's on a lot of boards all of a sudden out of nowhere.
He's looking at the list now.
Here, I'm gonna ask.
I'm not looking at the.
He's still a little bit delayed. So I'm gonna ask Luke. Luke, who is this Jalix Hunt kid?
Jalix Hunt's from Houston Baptist, by the way. You're going to piss off the Baptists by saying
Houston. It says Houston Christian on a BFF, man.
Pretty sure
wanna
it's
do
Houston
that.
Baptist. I'm pretty sure it's Houston Baptist, and that's
Well, let me let you in on a little secret. They already don't like me. Go ahead.
Surprise, surprise.
I mean, Jalix Hunt is that quintessential small school, great athlete, super upside developmental prospect guy. If he's there in day 3, I'm fine with that. Not day 2. The only other thing I would say is please don't take a running back before the 4th round.
Houston Christian Wolves? What is their mascot?
Yeah, it's some sort of wolf or dog or some sort of some sort
Let
of
it be like the
canine.
dire wolf or something like that, Luke. Come on.
But he's like a really clip arty wolf. Like
It is very clip art.
He's the 99designs.com mascot.
Definitely clip art.
All right, Latte. Kyrie Jackson's right underneath him. Renardo Green underneath that. Malik Washington, not so much of a need anymore.
Yeah, but back-to-back receivers.
Javon Solomon, edge out of Troy, guy I like. Needs a little bit of work, but he's ridiculously violent. Cooper Beebe out of Kansas State.
Cooper Beebe.
That's a good one. Eric All, if you're a tight end guy, out of Iowa. Iowa is tight end university, as we all know. Mason McCormick, still available as well.
I really like McCormick.
Is he related to Don Beebe?
But Latte, as your advisor, I will tell you.
He is?
I know.
He is.
Yeah.
Luke, what are your thoughts on Kyrie versus Renardo?
I mean, it's more of a. I really like tape over numbers, so I think they're both decent athletes. But if you go back and watch Renardo do his best work, he did it against Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. And so that carries a lot of weight with me. He can play inside, he can play outside as well. Great impress man. Again, I like him a little bit better. And again, depending on the fit, if you want a guy who's a little bit taller, a little bit longer, maybe you go Kyrie.
We like long.
But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I would take Cooper Beebe all day long, but that's just
so
me.
he's the 93rd ranked spot here, and we got 89 and 92 here, Luke. Should we take a different player and hope that Beebe's there, or are we just grabbing him because that's our dude?
I mean, who's between us, right? We got Green Bay, who can take an O lineman unless they already have.
They were ahead of us, so it would and then so
No,
it's
but they got
Cardinals.
another one. Yeah, they've got another one.
Cardinals and then Green Bay.
They can go linemen. Both of those teams can go
I think
linemen.
both of those teams could. So who would we take instead of him if we like
McCormick.
2 corners and 1 guard?
McCormick. I like McCormick a lot.
Well, there's Beebe, McCormick, Cedric Van Prant, and Christian Mahogany, and then also the Penn State center, Nurzad, who I think it's a little rich for him at this point, but we do have quite a few picks, so we get to R125 there. So
I like Mahogany too.
So
there is an ocean between Cooper Beebe and all those other guards you just mentioned for me.
Okay. That's why we have you on.
See, this is where Luke Easterling's actual knowledge.
Yeah, actual knowledge. What are the trades?
Actual knowledge.
Yeah. That's the other thing too, Lot. You got to consider, will you get a corner at 92 if you go BB here? Luke?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you like a couple of corners, if we like Jackson and Green, and we like BB a lot. I mean, which again, we have the other guard that you like too. So I mean, it's
what are the trades?
The Colts want to give you 117, which is a bit far, man, in my opinion, to jump down.
Yeah, you're not getting any of those guys 20 picks later.
Too much there, in my opinion.
All right, you know what? I don't think Green Bay, they went corner in the first or second round. Do they need corner?
They went running back right before this pick, and then earlier they went wide receiver, and before that they went cornerback. So they don't need a corner, and before that they went tackle. So
Michael Pless in the chat says, "Put the card in Kyrie Jackson right now." That's what he says.
So I can understand. I can understand Luke's thought process here.
I like that, guys. Give me BB, and I think Renardo will be there at the next pick.
Yeah,
Habibi.
My thing with BB is how many guys are you going to get late in the 3rd round who immediately is in your starting lineup? Easy. And
There's a
that's
guy
Cooper Beebe.
whose family creates a very long line of spices. Okay, Luke. So maybe you should show a little bit of respect to a man who still wears his pads like he plays in 1979. Okay? Just saying.
Fair
Cooper
enough,
Beebe is
fair
a pick there, Latte.
Yeah, and if he wears his helmet like his dad did, that
Hey,
giant
what
double
Green Bay
helmet.
do? What did Green Bay do?
Green Bay went Jalix Hunt from whatever Christian/Baptist/Catholic.
I think it is Houston Christian. I was wrong about that.
And Malik Washington before that goes to the Cardinals. And the Bucs are on the clock, and both corners are still available.
Wow.
And
Renardo.
Renardo. Okay.
Sprint it up, Renardo.
Wait, I gotta ask, okay? Because we have not taken an edge guy. So as your consigliere here, I will mention.
You can't fill every need in every draft,
No,
bro.
I'm just gonna mention Javon Solomon is there. Luke, thoughts? Nothing.
Corner all day.
Corner. Okay. All right. Latte. Renardo Green. This is a good
How do you
draft.
feel about our corner depth, Luke?
Positional value, man.
Better now.
That's a good move.
I mean, in current moment.
Kyrie
big
Jackson
fan.
after.
Big fan of Bryce Hall and Tavio Thomas. I liked both of those additions. I much better depth. I feel a good bit about that. And again, I'm still super high on Zion. I was high on him going into that draft. I was.
That makes me feel good because Michael Puss also said he's a big fan of Hall. And for those who out there who are waiting for the answer, it's the Houston Christian Huskies.
Hey, there's a sleeper pick in this draft who's being compared to NFL wise to Bryce Hall.
Make the pick, Sammer. Make me look dumb here. Everybody in the chat saying green, like I didn't really make that pick.
No, dude, I told you they're delayed. Chill out.
Oh, okay.
We're moving along here. We're moving along.
We're rolling.
Jesus. Calm down, bro. He's like my wife right now. Take a deep breath, Latte.
Oof. I can't believe you just said that to him.
And Dominicans, dude. Just chill.
Wow.
Well, reach for this camera and slap the shit out of you. Your
You
wife.
should. You should do that right now. You slapped shit out of him and his wife.
Mute him. Why is he even on?
I did. You heard what he just said, Latte? He said slap the shit out of my wife, bro.
Okay. Well, fuck that.
That'd be the last day on the planet for you, bro. I promise you.
Sammer, mute him. Why is he even here? How is he?
I don't know how he's here, first of all.
Why would you mute me? I'm making
Luke, as we're getting ready for this next pick, what's the thought process here?
Look at all that I'm adding.
Considering what Latte has done so far, what is a position you'd be looking at 125 after all these guys so far?
Can I tell you what I'm thinking? And then you tell me?
Yeah.
I'm targeting here two people or two positions, tight end or running back. I really like Estime out of Notre Dame, and I'm hoping he never does in the fourth round, not as of late, that Sanat makes it to me, but the Vikings usually take him. So those are the two guys I'm targeting. Go ahead, Luke.
Yeah, I mean, here overall, I think what you have to do is resist the urge to tell yourself, shit, I have to take an edge guy. Like, you can't get in that mindset because you have to see where the value is. And I'm 100% on the same page. Estime at 125 is like my dream pick, regardless of how the other four picks go. Like, no matter what they do with those other four picks, don't touch running back until 125. And if Estime is there, he's my guy.
The Bears just stuck him.
Why?
Estime is a Bear. Wingo
it makes no sense.
Is a Texan.
They have Herbert. They have Rashawn Johnson. They just paid DeAndre Swift, and they're going to take a running back. But
you know what? Give me fucking Estime. Fuck them. That's bullshit.
He's already gone. You can't take him.
No, you can't do that. No, you're Samir Ali. You can do it.
Hey, hold on. Braylon Allen, running back out of Wisconsin, is a pretty good prospect, man.
He also just turned 20 years old.
Yeah, that's
just turned 20. He'll be 20 for almost his entire.
You're almost getting a version by running back standards, dude.
He's a baby.
Yeah,
so Latte, Luke, why do you guys hate pass rushers?
I don't want to reach on.
I hate reaching for positions of need. That's how you. That's how you
end up in trouble.
That's how you be in trouble when you can't rush the quarterback.
That's how you end up taking rest in peace Gaines Adams. Like, I'm not reaching.
Gaines Adams was not a reach.
That was the first round pick reach. No, that was
just because our coach didn't want him and we took him anyways.
No, bro. Do you remember John's face, bro? Like,
bro, you ever seen a coach who didn't want a player more? He's like, fuck.
It's fucking bullshit. Who was in that draft? Luke, who was in that draft? Offensive.
Megatron.
That was Calvin Johnson. That was the Calvin
Megatron.
Wow, that's right.
And Detroit already had Mike Williams, so there was like, they're not going to take Megatron.
If I remember correctly, Luke, and correct me if I'm wrong, I remember, and I've told you guys the story, that the rumor was that they wanted our first round pick.
And I was going to say this, yeah.
And our two twos. So that would have been Adams Piscatelli and Aaron Sears. Whatever.
Aaron Sears, yeah.
Bro,
Mhm.
I do that in a fucking heartbeat.
Oof. With
Fuck.
Piscatelli too?
I don't know,
It's
man.
not
You
worth
think you know better than Bruce Allen?
Bruce
Oh, fuck.
fucking Allen,
Hey,
bro.
how about
What a
all
fucking
three of them?
idiot.
All three busted, and Megatron became a fucking.
No,
Hall
no,
of
they
Fame.
didn't bust. They were absolute garbage. Not even just like
You
they were
cool.
garbage from day one.
Sonata's gone, right?
All right, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for you, so you can get your thought process right here. You got Braylon Allen, running back out of Wisconsin. Jordan McGee, Temple linebacker, really fucking good player, especially here. Like very good player in my opinion. Luke might disagree. I don't know. He's got gray hair, so maybe you trust him more because he looks like a fucking wizard. You also got Muhammad Kamara, which he told us not to reach on, and there's also this linebacker at Ohio State, Tommy Eichenberg, which sounds like a linebacker's name, but it's Ohio
Gabriel
State.
Murphy. How about Gabriel Murphy?
He's there at the bottom. He's ranked 149th here. I think it's a little.
I think Murphy and Kamara are not reaches here to me. Those are both late third round guys to me. So
over. What do you think of Jordan McGee?
He's a day three guy. I mean, there's so many. The day three linebackers drop off to me. If Tyrese Knight from UTEP is there, I'd take him over both of those guys. I'm a big fan of his. If you're talking linebackers,
But Luke, do we want a guy on our team with the last name Kamara?
No, fuck no.
But would it not cancel out the other
question.
Kamara? That's the thing. Like, don't we get a
So if we have a Kamara and they have a Kamara, they cancel each other out?
cancel each other out? Exactly.
Oh, hey,
Run the
to that
Okay.
end, by the way, real quick, there's nothing to do with the draft. I was on a Panthers show this morning, and Jonathan Stewart was one of the co-hosts.
Oh.
So for all Bucs fans everywhere, I made sure to tell him how much I hated him growing up.
Fuck
And
Stewart.
how just terrible he made me feel all the time. I got to say that to his face today. That made me very happy.
Him and D'Angelo just
Between him and
I told him.
D'Angelo.
ruining
That's
us.
exactly what I said. I was like, "Thank you for
Ruining
making me
us.
so
fucking-
miserable for my entire childhood." You
Look,
jackass.
I still have PTSD of that fucking primetime game. I think it was
I
Monday.
know. Yep. It
They're
was
still stiff arming Rondé Barber into the fucking ground and
so
running
bad,
back.
man.
They both ran for 100+ yards
Yep.
each.
with the division on the line.
God.
true.
Disgusting.
People in the chat keep saying Will Shipley isn't because he is on the board here. Luke McCaffrey is also on the board. Murphy's twin brother, I believe, is still on the board, but he should be.
Again, I mentioned not reaching for edge. Both of those guys, Mo Kamara and Gabriel Murphy, are not reaches here for me. I like both of those guys at 125 all day.
Better than Braylon Allen?
Yes. Braylon Allen here. My problem with Braylon Allen is he is a tall, technically big running back who doesn't run with a ton of power. So it's like if you want a big athletic back, he's not great side to side. So he's a north-south downhill guy. And he's a little bit top heavy and runs kind of high. Remember Chris Brown from Colorado back in the day for the Titans? He's got that, like, he doesn't run behind his pads as much. And again, he's 20 years old. He's got plenty of time to learn. But I don't know, man. If I'm getting a big power back, I want a short, squatty, power, like proven short yardage and between the tackles guy, as opposed to a guy who's kind of a finesse guy in a big frame, I guess. And that's kind of how I feel about Allen. So.
All right, give me the edge guy, Sammer. Not the Camaro, the other one we talked about that Luke likes as well.
Bill Murphy.
You want Murphy over Kamara? Okay.
I'm not taking a guy that's fucking last name Camaro. The chat can fucking roast me for it. I don't care. I'm not rooting for a fucking Camaro.
I have standards
Yeah,
here,
see?
people.
I like him, but I don't think the Murphy pick is bad either.
What
That's the thing.
about? Oh, did you already put the pick in?
I did not.
What are your thoughts on Theo, Luke?
Love Theo Johnson, top 3 tight end in the class.
He's
Elite
there.
athlete. Elite. The thing for me is I think it's a bigger need at edge, and I think the value is similar. But I mean, he is going to be a vastly more productive pro than he was at Penn State. They just didn't feature him, and I don't know why, because he's a hell of an athlete, and he's going to be way more of a playmaker at the next level. So if you feel like we need a tight end that can challenge defenses and create mismatches, I'm fine with that, because he's number 3 tight end in this draft to me.
Well, the thing is, I took Malachi, so we have 3 weapons now, and if you include number 1 coming out of the backfield, that's 4 weapons. I think it'd be
Put some respect on Trey Palmer's name. Thank you very much.
Trey Palmer as well. No, Trey Palmer as well. But Malachi would probably be the 3rd receiver.
You also got.
I mean,
Tanner.
he has to be. You just took him in the 2nd round.
You also got Tanner Bordolini. All right, still available.
Luke, you said the running back from Wisconsin, tall guy.
Mean, he's 6'2", like 235. Like he's
upright guy.
paper,
So what you're saying is we could get Charles Sims 2.0.
I mean, I
think he's
that's
heavier
rough.
than Charles Sims.
He's definitely bigger than Charles.
What?
Sims.
He's bigger than Charles Sims. Okay.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth, but I'm gonna take the higher rated player just because I got to trust my board. Just fucking give me Kamara.
Bortolini is right there too. Okay.
Bellini.
Kamara's the pick.
We took a lineman already.
It's our turn. It's our turn to have a Kamara that makes the Saints miserable.
Finally, let's go. Colorado State Edge, you are
I like
now
it.
Buccaneer.
Cancel him out.
Let's go. All right. Right before that pick, by the way, Trevor Keegan from Michigan goes to play for his coach, San Francisco 49ers. Harbaugh.
Well, Harbaugh
doesn't
the Chargers,
coach the 49ers,
you know.
Chargers.
Oh,
Now we don't pick forever, right?
I don't know why I still
At
say
220.
Speed this up.
220. We got to wait 100 picks.
Speed it up.
Let's speed this bad boy up. Turbo mode, go.
Turbo.
You sounded like Stifler's mom. Did you say bad?
Yeah.
Let's beat this bad boy up. What the fuck was that, Sam? You sound like Stifler's mom, bro.
You know what's funny? I can't stand that actress at all.
Stifler's
At all.
mom
I
is
can't either, bro.
got it going on.
All right. If you want a quarterback, Joe Milton is available right now. Carson Steele, HB out of
Hey,
UCLA.
Jace is on the board again.
Dylan Johnson and Jace McClellan.
McClellan.
Yeah. I like him, by the way, Latte.
I can't see shit. I can't see
Solid.
shit.
So, I mean, this is we're 220, 246 here.
Fuck. What the fuck?
You know, I don't think you have taken a corner already, actually. I was going to say there was a guy on here that I do like.
Is Isaiah Davis, the running back from South Dakota State, available?
Let's watch some Jace McClellan highlights here.
Bleacher Report, Luke.
Yes.
Cards have 4 offers or 4 teams interested, but they're waiting till they're on the clock. There's 4 teams interested to trade up.
Yeah. If I was Monty Austinford, I would have said it was 6.
Yeah.
Latte,
drive the price up, man.
There is a good tight end available out of Arizona, Tanner McLaughlin. I think he's a pretty good vertical, over the top type threat. He's a little bit like Luke, but I think he's not Luke. He's a little bit like
Gonna say what? He's got gray wizard hair.
Not you. I was thinking of different tight end. He's
get off of corners, bro. I took my corner. Please go overall. This is confusing me.
You're 10 minutes behind, dude. I am on overall. I named them. I listed them off for you. Dylan Johnson, Jace McClellan, Carson Steele, all running backs available at the top. Joe Milton, the third, quarterback at Tennessee. Hopefully not the second, because that'd be pretty old.
Joe Milton's dad's like, all right, I'm in.
All right, I'm in. Let's go. Couple of safeties. You tell me what position you want me to look at, honestly, because it's just kind of Frank Gore Jr. is still available. Should be.
Isaiah Davis, running back from South Dakota State. Is he gone?
Yeah, a long time ago.
He should be. That's fine.
We go back, Sam.
You got Jace, you got Dylan, and you got Carson.
Sam, scroll back down a few seconds. Scroll.
Not gonna lie, I really like Joe Milton. I like Joe Milton.
More. Who's the KU guy? A little bit more.
Who's the what guy?
Kentucky guy right there.
That's the quarterback, Devin Leary. You could probably get him at 246 or an undrafted free agent.
Oh, okay.
Get him now.
If you're gonna take quarterback, take Joe Milton. He's
because Liam and his UK guys. He might have a guy like that on his spine.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna have that guy as an undrafted free agent, kind of already set up regardless.
Bringing him in.
Yeah,
you're right.
Joe Milton is 6'5", 235, and actual athlete with a rocket arm. Let me develop that guy in the 6th round.
Latte?
So what? So he can sit behind Kyle Trask for the next 15 years? Wasted pick.
Sit behind. What the fuck did you just
What a waste. What a waste.
Gives you a great reason to trade Kyle Trask somewhere else.
2 SEC quarterbacks battle it out for QB3.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jalen Ford? No, that's too deep. 6th round. Can you, bro? This is fucking making my head spin. You're scrolling up and down, and then you're talking about something else. And I'm seeing.
I told you not to watch. I'm
trying to keep up. Fucking shit is making my head hurt. All running backs at the top here. Then Joe Milton.
I mean, it's 220. I think this is going to be a camp body. Maybe something that turns
Tyler
out.
Owen?
Milton is the only quarterback on day 3 who is worth a draft pick to me. Everybody else is undraftable.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd take that safety Latte. He doesn't have very good grades. Coverage grade 56.1, run defense 56.9. Nah.
We talking about Tyler Owens?
Yeah.
He also believes the earth is flat. So
there you go. You want a fucking weirdo in your locker room?
Pretty sure he was the guy at the combine who was definitely it's the earth is flat.
I mean, parts of the earth are flat. He's not wrong.
Oh, we do live in Florida. There's a lot
Yeah.
of flat.
Florida is a flat. Maybe that's why you should draft him here.
Technically,
I think-
technically Florida's indented.
what-
We're
what
actually
inter-
under
what-
the sea. So
What interior
No, Louisiana
lineman
is.
available, Sammer?
what'd you say?
Interior offensive line.
Okay,
Any
now we're
centers?
talking. Now we're talking. You got
Any
Dylan
centers?
McMahon. I like that kid out of North.
Yeah, I
Yes,
like him
love
too.
Dylan McMahon. Big
Yeah, I like
fan.
him too.
That's a good pick. You got Andrew Rame out of Oklahoma.
Hey, Stank, shut the fuck up. You're like, I like us too.
Drake Nugent out of
bitch.
Michigan.
Bro, I've been watching center film for the last 6 months. Dylan McMahon.
He's been grinding.
Been
Stank has
grinding.
been grinding
also-
center film.
The
I'm a
kid, out of,
YouTube
the kid out of Florida, out of Gainesville there, he's a okay center. You know, I don't know if I take
He's
him
got
at
a great
220.
name. What'd you say his name, Sammer?
Kingsley Iguakun.
Mm-hmm. It's like actually a Guacun.
Nah, you don't know anything about him.
I'm waiting for this shit to update so that I can see the board.
I would take Dylan McMahon.
Dylan McMahon.
That would be the
McMahon.
pick I
Yeah,
would go with, man.
big fan.
Honest. I'm giving you that as a spy tech.
No
right-hand man.
pressure, Latte, but I'd take Dylan McMahon. I wouldn't even question it.
Well, listen, like, you don't act like you invented fire here, Stank. I was one that said, show me the interior offensive lineman, which was the way I wanted to go. So give me fucking McMahon. And you guys didn't lead me to that.
I like it. Yeah, we did. We led you to that.
Mm,
Love
We had
it.
to.
Love
We
the
had
pick.
to.
mm.
Tanner McLaughlin.
I mean,
Gone.
our offensive line just got dirty. Our defensive line just got disgusting. We got a playmaker on offense.
I think you know who this pick should be at 246. Latte. I don't think I need to tell you, but you know we have Luke on here. We know where Luke's loyalties lie as it relates to the college ranks in terms of schools. There's a really good tackle chilling here. Keep him home. He knows the field. He knows the
Donovan
stadium.
Jennings.
Donovan Jennings, great leader in the locker room on a shitty team, by the way. And
Fourth
somehow
round
continues to
grade.
be positive.
Fourth round grade on my board, by the way.
Very
Is-
moldable piece of clay.
Is the Kentucky quarterback still available?
Athlete.
Oh, there.
Please
He
don't
is.
take Devin Leary.
And Latte, one more thing. Donovan Jennings can play any
Yes, he
position
can.
on the line.
I've taken him in just about every mock draft. So I'm not opposed to it.
Milton gone.
And remember, Liam, after the draft, is going to pick up the phone and say, hey, Devin, you're coming to Bucs camp. We're signing you as an undrafted free agent. That's a free
Milton's
pick.
gone. Milton's gone, right, Sam?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jonas has asked several times, is Sanat from K-State still available? I think he's been gone.
He's gone like
Ben
God.
Sinnott is my number 2 tight end in this draft.
Yeah.
Gone.
But thanks for asking, Jonas.
There's really nobody else worth mentioning on this at this position, Latte. I'm sorry.
Keep him home, Jennings. Just keep him home.
Hell yeah.
Bucks
Hell
by
yeah.
30 says Micah Abraham.
Latte, Donovan Jennings, great swing tackle, could play guard.
Wait a second. So that's Newton.
We got 3 offensive
I
linemen. I'm
took
pretty
fucking
stoked about
3
it.
fat guys, bro.
You need
Yes.
fat guys.
There's
Fat
a lot
guys
of
can never
fat
go
guys.
wrong. Can't go wrong.
Love
with
fucking fat guys.
You took an offensive lineman at every position. You took a center, a guard, and a
Let's go.
All right.
I'm with
You got Newton, Corley, Beebe, Green, Kamara, McMahon, Donovan Jennings, not Jonathan. They gave you a B grade because I think you got C plus and C on Malachi and Jennings. But you know what? I think this is a solid draft.
I'm with it.
Luke?
I like my draft.
I mean, I think the only thing you can't fill every need. So like we don't have a linebacker, which makes me sad. Didn't get a power back, which kind of makes me sad. But I love the values and the fits and what this brings to the roster at so many different spots. Depth in the trenches, playmakers everywhere. I'm all about it.
Latte?
I
We need
I
a
like
press
my-
conference. We need a press conference from you now.
I listen. We like our draft. You can't address every need in every offseason and every draft. So we trusted our board. We stuck to it. Obviously, there were some players that we wanted in certain rounds that didn't make it to us. That's okay. We did the best we could, and we trust our board. I'm not supposed to say this openly because you don't name drop as a general manager. But God damn it, I wanted estimate. I wanted to get out of fucking Notre Dame.
You would have had him too. There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way Chicago would have taken
I
it.
would have taken him.
But who did I get? Kamara. I mean, we got a pass rusher.
I think you got a pretty good deal there, man.
A more premium position.
There's going to be some cuts coming up, okay? There's going to be some guys that go undrafted that you could bring in and try them out. You still got the kid that we drafted last year. We didn't get
Don
to see
Tucker.
him. So,
Don
you know,
Tucker.
yeah, you still got plethora of options there. And, of course, you brought back Church Shoes Chase Edmonds, who I think will be less slippery down the stretch here in the
Church
second year as a
Shoes.
Buck, okay?
If the worst thing you did in the draft was not pick a running back, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashad's gonna, he doesn't need to share carries, bro.
I
17, 1,800 combined yards. It's gonna be a bell cow. You really don't need anybody there just to spell him. And Chase can do that.
I'll
as long
tell you,
as
when
he-
you're averaging almost 10 yards a carry, you're only giving the ball like 11, 12 times anyway, right? So,
listen.
what are you going to do?
We took three offensive linemen, man. So I mean, he's gonna have a lot of holes to run. I mean, massive, So it's gonna be fine.
I
You
mean,
took a lot of fat guys, bro. They're gonna be cooking.
What is the average weight of our draft picks in this class?
This is the heaviest draft.
I would love to know.
Malachi Corley's going to bring it down a little bit. But
hey,
Maybe.
those
Slightly.
for the last 5 picks.
Renardo too. But other than that, it's all fat guys.
Yeah, fat, Newton fat. Okay, BB fat. Kamara, big, probably not fat, but pretty fat. Dylan McMahon, fat. Donovan Jennings, fat. Okay, dude carried a whole team. That's how fat he is.
So what you're saying is the underlying theme for my draft was fat, and fat guys love chicken wings. I win.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Game over.
This is
Game
the
over.
this is the pog of mock drafts, easily.
although it's a pog draft.
Oh, goddamn.
Big ass fat guys.
Oh,
Big
that's
ass
true.
fat guys.
That's true. You got a thick draft. Technically, I win, right, guys?
No.
Not really. We're gonna put them to vote. All right, then we'll let the people decide. And of
well,
course,
since I was on this show, I'm going to make sure people vote for this one. So
there you go. See, he's gonna use his wizardly ways.
When the Wizards of Luke Easterling place.
Oh yeah, that's good. All right, Luke. Thanks for joining us, man. You should let people know where they can get more of Luke Easterling, quote unquote, football guy.
I mean, I'm at Twitter, X, whatever the hell they're calling it these days. It's at Luke Easterling. Athlonsports.com. I got a new 4-round mock draft that just came out this morning. Got all the positional rankings, the big board, top 300, and all that stuff. I'll have another first-round mock Thursday morning for the draft, but you know what it is, man. I cover everybody, but you know I cover the Bucs better.
You said you just dropped the 4-round mock draft
This morning. Yep, athlonsports.com, baby.
What were your Buccaneer picks, sir? Give him a little taste.
I believe it was JPJ at 26, Junior Colson at 57,
Okay.
Renardo, and I want to say Adisa Isaac in the third,
Oh,
and
you
then
got him that late.
Estime at 125. Yeah, that was it. That's 4 rounds. So yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Hey,
Just
people are loving it. By the way, Sammer, you set yourself a Vailer. People are loving the Pog mock.
yeah, that's a good one, man.
It's a solid name, bro.
I feel like I need to put Newton on the graphic and just like overemphasize the size of his ass. It's just like Alexis Texas type style shit. For those of you who know, you know. Check it out. Don't forget, we will drop the information tomorrow, but we have a live draft show Thursday night. We'll be on at 7 o'clock. So 1 hour before the draft starts, we'll give you guys a little teaser. We'll talk about the guys we want, the guys we're hoping we end up falling to us in that first round, second round, whatever. We're going to have a lot of cool conversation. I don't know if Luke will be available. If you are, hop on and join us.
I don't know yet. We'll see if my brain is working at that point.
I don't know. But we'll see you guys Thursday night. And don't forget, on the show, we will be announcing the winner of the fully customized Creamsicle Elite Vapor jersey that we're giving away. And also, we happen to have a signed Brad Johnson jersey that we'll also figure out a way to give away during the show on top of all of that. So we'll see you guys Thursday.
The only way to make this, though, is whoever, sends us a video of the best trick shot. That's how you win this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
That's
all
a
right.
good idea.
Thanks for spilling the beans here before we can announce it.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Teaser.
Luke, really quick. People keep asking, what are the plays behind you?
Smells like the Super.
The plays behind me are the Derek Brooks pick 6 in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty against the Packers up top, and Gronk's second touchdown in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs.
So fucking good. That's solid, bro.
You don't have any on there from Chris Conti or anything like that?
No, I do not have the stiff arm against the Steelers from Chris Conti. I'm sure some Steelers fans have that on the wall.
I feel like
there's room behind you.
I feel like Stank with his little.
No, actually, well, there is room behind me, but I have the Rondé pick 6 that I need to hang, and I have there's another one. Spurlock's kick return.
Can't you just flip of the wand or some shit and it goes on the wall? I mean, what's the point of that?
Simple, man.
Luke,
what's the point of the hair if you can't do your magic?
Luke, can you make me the same thing, but each event where Mike Evans has completely destroyed Lattimore, like punched him, threw him into the ground? I want those reenactments up on my wall. Same concept.
I'll see what I can do. These guys, it comes from a place called Playbook. You guys got to check them out. They're cool.
I actually want to get one of all the plays where Mike Evans is open and does not get the ball. I want to see.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was
fun.
Hey, he's always open, so that'd be every
I-
play. It's a lot of
yeah,
fucking
every
plays.
play.
This is my last one for Luke, and we get the fuck out of here. Are you Gryffindor or Slytherin?
No idea what that is.
I'm above all of that.
He's
I
Hufflepuff.
He's Hufflepuff.
I'm Lord of the Rings, man. I'm Gandalf. I'm not actually a wizard, but that's the closest thing you humans have to be able to like understand what I am. So that's why I use the wizard thing. It's not actually, but it's close.
Hey,
I like
speaking
Sammer,
of
we're gonna
Gandalf,
get you to go cosplay with us one day, bro. It's gonna be the greatest day of your
the
life.
only thing I know about Gandalf is I have Gandalf pipes at Desert Wind Smoke Shop in Bradenton.
Yes.
You guys should
Glorious.
definitely check us out. We just had a 420. Hey, did you guys participate? You celebrate 420, Luke?
I don't, but I highly advocate. I vehemently advocate for those who do.
Sammer, I bought a lighter from your store today. It doesn't work. All right. Have a good day, guys. Love you. Peace out.
Yeah, we made sure to give you the special friends and family
I swear it
item.
doesn't work. It doesn't work.
fuck, that's so good.
It doesn't work.
Oh well, not my problem. All sales final, man. Sorry, go Bucks.
Fuck.